Hey guys, SW here, and today I'm just came back from watching the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Okay, now here's my review and thoughts about it, and I will do some spoilers in a bit, but first let's give it a rundown. Okay, so so as for today, I watched the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and I will say this: I enjoyed it. Yeah, but it does have some glaring flaws. Okay, especially the fact that in the first movie, I do enjoy it. It's because yeah, you could call me biased because I play a lot of Super Mario games, and I because references here and there, and we will talk about references later, okay? And so yeah, basically, yeah, I would say the movie is pretty decent. I would say it's a step up from the last movie, which is I would say it's better than the last one, but it's not like good nor bad. Okay, I'm more the mixed side kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, uh, basically yeah. I mean, it's worth your time watching the movie if you're like a huge Nintendo nerd, whatever you. I don't mind, or any casual viewer can enjoy this as well. I would say the animation is very pretty. I will keep that in mind. The music is very awesome. The characters, I like the characters. They're like all over the place here there, and I like the inclusion, with Peach and then Rosalina. Oh, we will talk about those two another time later. Okay, sis. Okay, because I have a lot to say about it. Okay, so yeah, basically, yeah, for an hour and 50 minutes. Basically your money is worth it. But yeah, I will keep in mind. As much as I'm being glazing at the movie, it doesn't mean there's some doesn't mean there's no criticism. There is, okay. There's like flaws in it, and but at the same time, I do admit, okay. So let's get it on rundown. So I will spoil the movie in a little bit, like in 10 seconds, okay. I will seriously give my whole thoughts about it, okay. So turn off this video if you haven't watched the movie. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So basically, I will say this: the movie really fascinates me and really and it's and strange at the same time. Like I I watched it with my brother and he enjoyed it. Of course he does. And hey, I enjoy it too. I'm not ashamed of it, but I do have some critiques on it. Okay, the first part of the movie, it feels like it took too long. I mean, we did see the setup of the movie of how well Rosalina got captured by Bowser Jr. So yeah, Bowser Jr. is really cool. I enjoyed his character, uh, but then it turns back into like for some reason the movie is like this scene takes place in the desert where Mario and Luigi found Yoshi in the desert, uh, from Super Mario Odyssey. And I do like Yoshi in this, but also I kind of feel like he's just say Yoshi. I mean that's his voice, okay. I mean he still does help, but I feel like he helped, but I feel like he needs some more spotlight, especially with Mario and Luigi. Mario is good, not gonna lie, but I do, I do kind of cringe a little whenever he tries to attempt like ask Peach out, which yeah, gives me the Mordecai pulling a Mordecai moment, but it's not that bad, okay. At, at least Mario got what he wanted at the end, so there's that. But yeah, and basically, I do pretty much like Bowser. Bowser turning into a short to the bigger at the end. Like both Bowser and Bowser Jr. are really cool. Not gonna lie. So yeah, and they're dynamic father and son relationship. Really shows. Okay, and you can see Junior really love his dad a lot. So yeah. Yeah, I kind of wonder how Junior created this planet all by himself. Like that is just out of this world. But hey, it's a Mario film. What you expect? Of course, the possibilities is endless. So yeah. So but given the fact, here's the thing about the main issue is the pacing, and that says about what the last movie is. the pacing in the last movie is fast. Okay, it felt very fast, but this movie, oh my goodness gracious me, it is like all over the place, like here, there, there. Like I feel like this movie should have been just called like the Super Mario Brothers 2, like like Super Mario Bros. Movie 2. Yeah, stuff like that. Because this movie is less about Galaxy and it's just more like like Mario Brothers. Like all the characters like Mario, Luigi, Peach, even Toad, and especially Yoshi. Or maybe they could have just called it Super Mario World, to be honest, because there's a lot of elements of Super Mario World. And speaking of elements, there's a lot of elements, like what I said earlier about the desert from Super Mario Odyssey. There's like a lot of elements. It feels like they literally cramped everything in this movie. Like, huh? It feels like three films in one. And I gotta ask, even with the story, I mean, there's a story, yes. We got to see the story of like there's Peach and Rosalina, and Peach and Rosalina, they're sisters. So, ouch for anyone that does Yuri. I mean, I don't think it's more careless. I care less about that. You just pull out your own headcanon because it's more on the movie canon because I feel the movies that we saw so far, the last one and this one, it's its own universe, okay? And because it's separate from the games and the movies, okay? So yeah, basically, yeah, I do kind, I do really believe the idea that Peach and Rosalina are sisters, right? So I kind of like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And basically, even though I do have some, I mean, it's more on me a Nintendo bias side of things, Mario game bias, because we saw the lore of Rosalina, and yeah, I mean it's more on Nintendo's end doesn't want to do stories, it especially in this one. I think they tried to do stories in here, but I think they're suffering they're they want to they don't want to do lore in their games, but I kind of do feel they're trying not to in the movies, but I but I do see there's the attempt there, and in its own world canon. So yeah, so I don't mind, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, uh, basically yeah, as I said, they it's more on. I mean, yeah, there's galaxy in there. But it's more like on traveling, and that's it. Top by planet to planet, and yeah, I mean, there's some elements of Super Mario Galaxy, even though I kind of find it weird. Like Nintendo promotes the movie with mostly on Rosalina's side. Like, I mean, Rosalina's in it, but I think she's shafted a little bit of screen time than the other characters. She's more captured. That's it, and I kind of do. It's not that egregious, but I feel like Nintendo needs to like do their campaign a bit better, more better, instead of like promoting mostly on Rosalina. Like it expects anyone to see her do more in the movie, which unfortunately, I mean, she did some stuff, but that's it. So yeah, that's really what it is, and so keep in mind I do the third act. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the third act of the final, the battle between Bowser Jr. versus the gang, it, which is Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi. And there's Peach as well, but Peach went out to rescue her sister Rosalina, which I enjoyed the fight scenes of. Even the combination of elements of the power ups here and there. Uh, I do enjoy the third act. It's so awesome, very awesome. And also speaking of elements, I don't know. I mean, I kind of guess Nintendo just likes to put in different IPs in the movie. Like there's Pikmin's, and also, oh my goodness gracious me. I mean, I kind of wish Nintendo does not even spoiled about Star Fox, like Fox, like and yeah, Nintendo spoiled us. Like they could have kept it a secret that Fox is gonna appear in this film. And not gonna lie, Fox is cool. and he is voiced by Glenn Powell from Top Gun Maverick and also Twisters, and which that's and I saw him promoting Fox is very cool, perfect casting right there, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a Star Fox movie. I don't know, that's just me. But speaking of making a Star Fox movie, I kind of feel like when the movie is over, like I hear people talk about Smash Bros. Movie, even though I don't think that's possible. But you don't get the feeling that there's a lot of different IPs roaming around in there. Maybe I missed something, but I do saw Pikmin and also Fox, and and there's some elements that where Peach is fighting. There's like Smash Bros. Vibe to it. I don't know if that's the case, but it's just me, okay? I but even if it's just me, there's other people talking about Smash Bros. Movie, and yeah, and also the Lumas are cute. I would say to say the least. Toad, the main character Toad. He's cool, and also Yoshi. Between the beat between him and Yoshi, at least they work together, right? With and also Kamek. I got a bit annoyed at Kamek, but because he's pretty much being very bothersome because proud of Junior and even Bowser, which I get it. So yeah, uh, overall, yeah, the it started off slow at the beginning. In the middle, it's like all over the place and slow. It's it's like zigzagging here and there. There's a lot to take in. It's like focusing on this thing, focusing on that thing, focusing on the other thing. That's what it feels like. And until the third act, it really pulls it off. So yeah, and also I don't mind too much. It just feels like when they stop to a place, it's just more like referencing like from other Mario games, like the dinosaur one. I feel like that feels nothing. Like I don't care too much about the babies. I mean, there we got babies, yeah, and even the dinosaur from Odyssey. Yeah, yeah. And there's also the third act of the that where Junior made a dragon from Odyssey. At least that's awesome. But yeah, it's more of this. Um, it's more of as people I heard people saying it's like the dangling shining set of keys, like references here and there. Okay, even yeah, and I can feel that because I played the Mario games. Okay, and the biases in me speaks for itself. Even then, if in it, once again I say earlier, casual viewers enjoy it as well. If they don't have no knowledge about the games, they do still have a can complain about the pacing issues here and there, and a lot to take in. Okay, but then even then, guys, at the end of the day, I will give this 7 out of 10. Basically, I did give it. Did I give it 6.5 out of 10 on the last one? I'm pretty sure that's the case. Yeah, this movie is a bit better, but also the pacing is way out of control in this one, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo like needs to be careful what they're trying to do. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's Nintendo. I don't know what they're gonna do about it, but especially the fact if people stay at the end credits until the very end, when the credits end, you get to see the third princess, and that is Daisy, y'all. Oh, yeah, Daisy. I'm excited for Daisy. Even my brother does as well. But hey, good to see Daisy at the end. That's sweet. But I kind of wonder what's the next movie title is gonna be because um, I mean, it could be like maybe the Super Mario World movie. That could be next. But even then, this movie feels like it's the Super Mario World movie because it's once again, as I said, it's less on Galaxy and more on different worlds. Like I mean, there's Galaxy, but eh, and that's just me, I suppose. But yeah, and I do like the ending with the where they took the style of Super Mario World. I like that. I like that, especially they gave Rosalina a sprite, Super Mario World sprite. That's awesome. I enjoyed it. But then again, yeah. But anyways, that doesn't mean that this movie deserves a pass. Okay, it was it deserving? Of course it is. It's decent. I enjoyed it. It's not great nor good. It's just decent, and it's a 7 out of 10 movie for me. So yeah, that's just my opinion. And also, just at the end of the day, just form your own opinions. Like and especially ignore those godforsaken professional critics. Like they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. If you, and I saw one review says this film is like the comparison of AI, and that I say, bro, uh, throw your phone away and never speak again. Okay, that is just that is just insanity to make a horrible take right there. But yeah, but then again, just if they're just opinions at the end of the day, people will like it, people will don't like it. At the end of the day, just watch the movie, form your own opinions. If you enjoy it, good for you. If you don't enjoy it, good for you. Okay, so yeah, at the end of the day, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I can feel I can feel any media can be criticized as well. Okay, okay. So, but don't be an ass for it. All right. So yeah, guys, that's my video of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and I had fun, and I had a great time. Okay, I admit. All right. So, anyways, guys, that's all I had to say. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, comment, and as always, I'll see you next time. My next vids. Peace out.